Hey guys, what's up? I'm the Sparrow the Tree and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Colosseum. This will probably be the last episode as well of Pokemon Colosseum. It's become that point in the Let's Play, in the walkthrough, whatever you want to call it. I think for this next round of the Deep Colosseum, because that's where we last left off. We were challenging the Deep Colosseum. We were 3 rounds in. Now we are on our way to the 4th one to challenge the 4th Cypher admin, which we all know is a certain scientist. And I think I will lead with Beetle and Umbra, because Vulcan and Starscream both literally need a tiniest bit of experience, and they're 58. And Umbra still needs quite a lot. So yeah, I guess I will cut right here, and I will talk to you guys whenever we are about to do the fight against Ein. So yeah, be right back. Alright, we are about to do the final battle here. So we are gonna face the scientist Ein once again. Everyone in our team is nice and level 58. We did some switching, because I actually had to do some switching. So it was actually perfect. Everyone's nice and evenly leveled up once again. Always lovely to see in the final episode of the game, even though that will probably get out of hand in a couple of the last battles, you know. For certain it will get out of hand. He leads with a Gyarados and a Rhydon. Alright, so definitely some interesting leads. We get intimidated straight away. Definitely not great for Beetle. But once again, I keep making the same mistake of not going back into the screen. Let me go, and I think Break will be best, and I think Wheel will need a Bite. He's gonna X-speed up his Gyarados, okay. And X-speed up his Rhydon. Okay, well, it's not gonna have an effect on the Rhydon, because I think the Rhydon should go down. Ooh, never mind. The Rhydon definitely will not go down. We're gonna go Break, and then we'll bite the Gyarados, I guess. Oh, okay, Rhydon protects. Probably because Gyarados is gonna Earthquake, I was gonna say, but no, he's setting up the rain. It's kinda crazy. That's kinda crazy, setting up the rain. So our Break won't do anything, but we will still get some bite damage off on the Gyarados, which, yeah, is not a lot, but hey, it's something. And we're just gonna do the same for turn. We're just gonna Break, and we are gonna bite the Gyarados. Rain boosted Hydro Pump. Luckily, we do dodge the attack. Okay, Rhydon is defeated, so that's good. Looks like the X-speed didn't matter too much to it. Up next, we have a Manectric. Okay, Manectric. Yeah, those bites are not doing a lot against Gyarados, but we don't really have an electric type to deal with it. Neither do we have a rock type move, I'm pretty certain we don't. Unless I'm just blanking at the moment. But I think this turn kind of want to go for Earthquake, Protect. And okay, it's just a useless turn. Beautiful. Because I'm guessing the Gyarados will attack. Yep, Umbra, this is just a waste of a turn, unfortunately. Alright, and now I can't really Earthquake, so I guess we'll take this turn to return the Gyarados, and we'll bite on the Gyarados as well. He can't get a Hydro Pump off. Well, this guy does get a Thunder off. Does actually hurt Beetle quite a lot, and gets paralyzed. Beautiful. Just what you want to see. Luckily, we don't get fully para though, and we have Guts. So that will not do a lot actually to the... That's crazy how that didn't do too much. Alright, we are gonna go now for Earthquake, and we'll Protect again. He goes for the full restore on the Gyarados. You know what? That's beautiful to see. Let's hope the Manectric doesn't do the same thing, you know. I actually didn't think about that. Okay, looks like it... Oh yeah, Thunder just kills Beetle. Okay, yeah. You know what? Didn't really think that through. It's fine though, it's fine. I think we have... I would say we could get Quagmire in here. Rain has stopped. Okay, so I'm thinking the Gyarados will probably go for Rain Dance once again. Kind of want to put the thing to sleep, but also kind of want Earthquake so we can get rid of the Manectric. And we'll Toxic the Gyarados. I also forgot I probably should have protected. Of course, now the Manectric goes for Protect again, and I go for Earthquake. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. I want to get this Toxic off, I think, on the Gyarados. Just to get some chippy damage on him. We'll kind of tank this Earthquake anyway. It's gonna be fine still. Not too worried about it. Yep, this Earthquake we'll only use on our own Pokemon, really. Yeah, it doesn't do too much, so we're honestly fine. Honestly, completely fine. Because next turn, we can actually do the strat. We can go for Earthquake, and I'll Protect. He failed, he tried to double Protect, the cheeky bugger. The cheeky bugger tried to double Protect, that's crazy. Gyarados might just kill his own Manectric here. He actually does. Okay, so that means we get a free Earthquake in whatever comes in next, but I actually don't think that's gonna matter because I know what his next two Pokemon are. And yeah, Mantine. So literally our Earthquake doesn't do a thing here. Beautiful. Beautiful. Right, so we're not doing too much damage here, that's for sure. But I think we'll just take that to our advantage. We'll put the Mantine to sleep and we'll bite the Gyarados. We'll take the Gyarados slowly down. And the Mantine will go sleepy very soon, which is pretty good. Confuse Ray, this bitch. Really? Well, at least it's on Quagmire. We got our Yawn off. Quagmire ain't doing too much anyway. Because our Earthquakes and Surfs are not going to be doing much against these two Pokemon, that's for sure. Earthquake didn't do too much to Umbra, so that's honestly fine. We're gonna bite away, do some chippy damage. The Toxic will hurt as well. Yeah, this battle, as you can see, these battles take a while because, yeah, these are actually pretty tough battles. And we are quite under leveled still. Now I know we could have gone to the battle tower already to get some extra. I actually don't think we're gonna need to heal. I think we'll just take the chance of maybe we'll get a Surf off and just do some chippy damage, and then we'll do Bite. He withdraws the Mantine, that son of a bitch. Crobat. That son of a bitch. And now I know we could have done some extra training at the battle tower, but I honestly think we're fine, and it makes these battles at least a little bit more interesting, you know? Gyarados goes to Earthquake. It's gonna kill Quagmire, unfortunately, because he hit himself. At least we could have gotten a Surf off. That would have been nice. Our Umbra is taking a bit of damage there for sure. And I think we are gonna go for Ruby. Because I kind of want to get a big damager out. And we also have a Crobat on the screen. We might get a kill here with Gyarados. Toxic damage? Maybe, maybe. That would be great, because Gyarados is definitely one of the scariest things on his team. And we did take it down, so looks like that Toxic did come in handy, for sure, for sure. Up next we have Mantine. Alright, so the final two Mons, we're gonna go for Psychic on that and just bite the Mantine. Mantine gets a Confuse Ray off, probably on Espeon, yes. Come on, Espeon, I just want you to not be confused here. That would be great. Yes, thank you, Ruby. Thank you. Let's go. Because Crobat now goes down. And now we just have to kill a Mantine, which is beautiful. We'll get a bite off, at least. Won't do much because Mantine is quite the special wall. Rain has stopped though, that is good. We are gonna go for a Psychic. And we're just gonna bite. We do hit ourselves here, unfortunately. We do get a bite off. That's fine. Let's see, Mantine goes for Rain Dance. Okay, he wants to get the rain back up. So he has Swift Sim once again. Which is honestly fine. Because now he will just outspeed again, but he's going for Toxic, but missed. And even if he did, he would Toxic himself. We do pull through here, which I think will be enough. Oh, just barely. Maybe if we get a critical hit, or we get a high damage roll, we might get the kill. Nope, we do not. Right, so either way, next turn we should take care of this thing. Because we are gonna snap out, I think, and either if we don't snap out, the bite will finish off the Mantine. And we will have cleared the 4th round of challenges. Which, my goodness, these have actually taken quite a fair amount of time. At least a big hour of battling, for sure, at least an hour. Even today it took like 15 minutes to get here. And we're not even at the Deep King yet, so yes, as I said in the previous episode, there is 5 challenges towards this. We're getting some hefty experience, just barely though, level 59, that's crazy. What unbelievable power! Yes indeed, we have unbelievable power. We are so underleveled and still whooping your ass, man. That's crazy. Alright, let's see what our reward is. We get some cash money and TM02, which is Dragon Claw, I do believe. We do get an email, so let's check that out as per usual. Deep King. We've got to enter now. He's now in a challenge tournament. Alright, so let me think really quickly who I want to lead for these next battles, or next tournament rather. I think honestly, since Umbra is literally as close as Ruby is, I think them two are gonna take a backseat. Let's just check. I think Vulcan and Starscream could honestly work really well. So I think I will go for that. They are the 2 lowest leveled team members. And I think that's a pretty good lead. Alright, so once again guys, I will speak to you when we finally hit the Deep King in this tournament. So yeah, speak to you guys in just a second. Alright, we are finally here in front of the Deep King. Finally, we've made it. It's been quite the journey, quite the hefty amount of battling. And these trainers were actually quite tough. They were quite high leveled, and especially in the 2nd and 3rd one. Had fully evolved Pokémon, I'm pretty sure, and yeah. It's quite the challenge, and this one will be quite a challenge as well. He starts off with Girafarig and Kingdra. Okay, definitely not an ideal lead for me with Vulcan. But we'll see what we can pull off here. We are gonna go straight for, let me think, Drill Peck, I think, on Kingdra. I think we need to take that thing down quick. And we are gonna go straight swap. Honestly, I think Quagsire to take the water move, I think will be the best idea here. So let's do that one. Hydro Pump, yes, beautiful. Girafarig Thunderbolt, okay, that will hurt a tiny bit. That actually hurts a fuck ton, oh my lord. At least we did some damage to Kingdra. I definitely think we need to get our boy out of here. I think we'll get Umbra in. And we'll go ahead and... I think putting things to sleep will be essential here, or at least making him do some annoying switches. Dragon Breath Kingdra, okay. Let's see, goes for it on Umbra, that's fine. Gets to paralyze, that's insane. You know what, that's fine, because we will paralyze that thing as well. Girafarig goes for Thunderbolt. Yep, that barely does any damage to us. You know what? That's completely fine. We are gonna get a yawn off. So now Giraffaric will dip. I think we are gonna try and risk a protect, and I kind of want to get an earthquake off. We do get the protect off, that is huge, and looks like he doesn't switch. So that Giraffaric will go to light land. We are getting a huge protect off. And earthquake. Giraffaric just straight goes down because of the critical hit. That's crazy. Great critical hit. Quagmire, and decent damage against the Kingdra. Umbra gets to level 59. Up next we have Skarmory. Alright, a pretty bulky guy for sure. We want to get this Kingdra out of here so we can get our fire type in. That did quite a lot of damage to Quagmire, I can't lie. I think we are gonna go for a bite. And I think we are safe actually to go for Vulcan. And I think 2 bites will finish off the Kingdra. Skarmory gets the Drill Peck off on our Vulcan. Does quite some damage. Dragon Breath to our Umbreon. Oh no, never mind, to Vulcan, and he straight kills. Come on, man. As if we predicted that. That's crazy. We're definitely gonna need to spend a revive now. I think we'll just need to send Ruby in here. Umbra is paralyzed. Alright, we basically got nothing done this turn. That is great. I think since we got a couple of those max revive, we are gonna need to spend them here. Definitely gonna get... actually, let me think about it. I think it might be smart to Hyper Potion up our Starscream, because he is quite a bulky lad as well. And we can go for Psychic on Kingdra, so that thing goes down at least. That's a big threat gone for sure. This is definitely some cool music going on, like very intense. Soothing for this fight for sure. Up next is Sableye. Alright, that is definitely a Pokemon my Espeon is terrified of. Let's see, Umbra did nothing there, but that's honestly fine. I think we're gonna make a same decision here. We're now gonna max revive our Vulcan. And we are definitely gonna retreat here. Who does he have out again? He still has Skarmory out. I actually think, yeah, we revived him and we are gonna swap into him. I think that will be a good decision, hopefully. Hopefully he doesn't die this time, you know. Vulcan. Come on, buddy. Steel Wing, I know you can tank this. And then whatever Sableye throws at us. A Shadow Ball. Sableye isn't the strongest attacker, you know, so we should be fine. Yep, okay. Of course we get this Pedef drop, that's crazy. Kind of want to get rid of our own Paralyze, you know. Really, really do, so I think I will do that. We will... You know what, we will just full restore. And we're gonna hope and pray our Fire Blast lands. It does. Okay, Skarmory should be dead. Really, really glad we taught him Fire Blast, because, yeah, Flamethrower was very hard to get. I know, yes, the Battle Tower, I've said it before. But, I just didn't want to really do that. Well, I had faith in our team, and as I said in the previous battle, it just makes it a bit more challenging and quite fun. Of course, this guy goes for the Confuse Ray. That's definitely annoying. But we are free to go for a bite on that Shedinja. And I think we're going to try and just risk it for the biscuit. Fire Blast on the Sableye. We do hit ourselves, unfortunately. We are going to get a bite off on Shedinja, so that thing will just go down in one hit. Easy peasy. Alright, that's that thing out. And then last but not least, we have Shuckle, level 45. But it is the Shuckle indeed that we have been looking for, the Shadow Pokemon. So now we just need to really take care of the Sableye. Shadow Ball does not kill because, yeah, luckily... oh yeah, I forgot we were still confused. Luckily, ooh, we pulled through. Luckily, Shadow Ball is a physical move. So we shouldn't really, you know, we never really need to worry about that. Our Bite is gonna hit that Shuckle, and I'm not at all worried that it's gonna kill. It's resisted, and Shuckle, as we all know, is the most defensive beast in history. Goes for the Shadow Rush. Oh no. Did no damage to Vulcan. Like, as per usual, shit's so hilarious. For this turn, we are gonna go for, I think, another Bite. Even a crit doesn't kill, but at the same time, I'm terrified of a crit being able to kill still. So we're just gonna chuck an Ultra Ball. And we are gonna do our Swapperoonie to Quagmire. So let's just Shuckle Ball. Maybe we are lucky here, you know. Maybe we are lucky. It's just a Shuckle after all. I don't think its catch rate is that super low. 3. Look at that. Look at that. We didn't even need to yawn him. How beautiful. With that though, we have caught the Shuckle. Yes, we are very skilled. Thank you. And that is pretty much all the Shadow Pokemon that we know about so far. Because I do believe there should be one more after this. We are now receiving no email, so we are done with the emails apparently. Even when we leave this area, nothing really happens, so I guess we'll just need to leave this area even more. As per usual, that's kind of how this game kind of works. So, let's go ahead and go to our UFO disc. And let's put the F disc back in so we can use the teleporter. Yes, all in the forward direction. Let's go ahead and go towards our final bit of the post game that I kind of want to show off. I'm gonna ask a stupid question, but we are fully healed. Yeah, we are fully healed, and it's just Quagmire, Starscream, and Vulcan that need to hit level 59. So that's, maybe we can hit that. That would be pretty cool. Let's go upstairs anyway, because I do believe we need to do a teleportation towards a different area to pop the next objective. So let's just go to, which we go to Mount Battle, because yeah, one thing I guess I could have showed off as well as Mount Battle, it's 100 battles, and yes, we indeed do receive an email. It's 100 battles you could do. You can do them pretty much anytime during the story. I don't think you can make it all the way to the end until you finish the main story. I'm not 100% sure on that. Your reward for doing all of that, though, is just a time flute. If you do it on the main menu and you import your team after you defeat the main game from your... import the team from your main storyline save, and then you complete the 100 challenge, the 100 battles that way, you will get a ho-ho. So that is a pretty cool thing to do, if you are up for that, but I will not be showcasing that because that will take me roughly so many hours, and I literally didn't even check my email. I just went here to talk about it, but let's check the PDA now, shall we, because we did receive an email. What's with you? I'm Dash from Fennec. I'm just an ordinary citizen who happened to run around the town's fountain, so what gives you the right to have your Pokemon attack me? You don't deserve any respect as a trainer. Shame on you. Excuse me? We're just getting blamed? That's crazy. I guess, let's go to the outskirt stand, maybe? And we received yet another email. Let's check it out. List completed. Last Pokemon was Togetic. Okay, so apparently we need a Togetic now. So that is the final Pokemon on our list. And we do need to travel to destination, I'm pretty sure, to get these next pop-ups, what we need to do. Or I guess not. Not yet. Maybe we need to travel somewhere else. Let's just keep traveling. Let's just keep traveling. In case I will have missed something. I don't know. Maybe we have. Let's go inside. No, nothing. No, the news is apparently broadcasting something. Yeah, nothing of interest, I guess. I guess I might have to check. Maybe Agate Village again? If not, I will have to pause real quick and check what I have to do. Guess I need to do that. Alright guys, I'll be back in a second. Aha, I figured it out guys, I figured it out. We got an email from the guy in Fennec City. Maybe we should have gone to Fennec City, you know? It kinda was right there in the email. Kinda was right there in the email, but I guess I just kinda forgot. And I'm pretty sure it's this guy running around that we need to speak to. Yes, it was me that sent an email. Why did you attack me? Are you doing this elsewhere too? No. I won't believe anything you have to say. Well, Jesus, man. Apparently we're getting framed, which is crazy. And I do believe after that we've spoken to that guy, after we go somewhere else for real this time, yes, we do get another email. Thank the Lord. Let's check it out. Who is this? I caught you on film in an interview with scene. Terrible, shocking. What's your problem? Why are you attacking people with a shadow Togetic? Huh? That's crazy. That's actually crazy. We are apparently criminals now. See, I don't think... Does it work if I just pop in and out? No, it doesn't. Okay, so let's travel once more now. Guess we'll go back to Fennec City just in case we need to go there again. Once again, I do apologize. It's been like forever ago. Looks like we do not get the notification. Maybe we need to talk to him again. Nothing to say to me. Okay. Crazy, crazy. So maybe we need to go somewhere else. Do we need to talk to the guy who just sent us an email that we were getting attacked or something? Maybe that's the case. Never mind, we get a PDA message once again. Beautiful. Watch TV, watch TV. Luckily, this is why I was kind of traveling, because I remembered you had to check the TV for it to proc. So let's check our TV. Right here. There have been reports of another Pokemon attack on people. Here is shocking footage of the harrowing attack sent by one of our viewers. This footage was sent in by Brad in the Under, who declined to reveal his identity. Well, god damn it. That's crazy. This looks like it actually is us. So, some mysterious shit is happening. Let's keep going to Fennec City once more. Don't think there's anything here. Maybe go back to Outskirts. Looks like we got another email. Beautiful. Watch live TV. Okay, apparently we gotta watch the TV once again. That's crazy. Apparently, that's weird. I didn't think you had to do it twice. Or maybe that's why I remember it. You had to check it twice. That's probably it. This is a shocking footage of a Pokemon attack on people. Viewer discretion is advised. We bring you this story from the Outskirts stand. It's the exclusive scoop with a video feed. Gosh darn, that's where we are right now. Crazy. This is a rookie reporter, Ansha. Live on the scene, a shocking new development has emerged. Just when the battle ended, another shady man appeared, and he looks exactly the same as the other man. What's going to happen here? I, Ansha, will remain on the scene to bring you this breaking story. Alright, well, looks like we've got this lookalike. Foo, the resemblance is uncanny, hey? You are me, and I am you, and we are all together here. I can see that you don't understand, but there is one thing certain. You're going to battle me. Goddamn, we have Shady Guy Sparrow. We are fighting ourselves, which is kinda cool. We have Armaldo and Togetic. Yo, he's literally leading with it. That's crazy. Why is this thing level 20? No one can tell you. Literally, no one could tell you. Crazy. Yeah, of course, the final Pokemon, as we all know, is that Togetic right there. And we're just gonna go ahead and I think kill the rest of his team first. I think that is a smart plan. He is quite a high-leveled trainer, as you can see. He is high level 60s. But I am confident we will be fine here. Yes, we took Armaldo out. And that Togetic will be no issue. That's gonna do not really anything to us. Not worried about it. We have Manectric up next, okay. Sweet Kiss. That's definitely a bit annoying, that's for sure. Goes for Sweet Kiss on Vulcan. Okay, okay. You know what? I'll take it back. This thing can become annoying, for sure. We are definitely getting out of here because Manectric, I pretty much think, will outspeed Vulcan now as well. We're gonna go for Quagmire, and we are gonna go, hopefully, get lucky with a Fire Blast land once again through the confusion. Kinda cool though how you get to face off this final bit of the post game, kinda against yourself. I would say, fun fact about his team, he's kinda replacing all the admins Pokemon like Raikou, Entei, Suicune. This Manectric would be his Raikou, for example. Or would be the thingy, for example. Togetic is luckily part flying, so we can actually go for a safe Protect and Earthquake play. If we don't hit ourselves, we actually hit ourselves. This is unreal, man. We are gonna kill our own Vulcan. Gosh darn it. I completely forgot, you know. We were confused. Completely forgot about it. Well, Manectric does go down. Vulcan will definitely go down here as well. Yep. And he doesn't get the XP. That's so sad, man. He's literally so close. I think I will definitely go ahead and spend the revive on him. Because he's literally the last to hit it. I don't know what's going to come out next. So I think we'll send out Beetle. Beetle does some hefty damage. A Houndoom. Oof. Well, actually, Beetle might... Beetle's not going to outspeed a Houndoom. There's no way, I think. Togetic goes for the Shadow Rush. Alright. And I think we are safe to go for Earthquake. And I'm actually gonna spend this turn. You know what? It's final battle. Might as well just use it. Max revive on Vulcan here. Houndoom gets the flamethrower off. That's definitely a bit scary. And by a bit scary, I literally mean terrifying, because I just get O-Code straight away. Which makes sense. Let's switch into Starscream. Because he will tank this Earthquake, and by tank, I literally mean just dodge it completely. Houndoom does not though, and definitely does not survive. Because it is super, super frail. Quagmire gets to level 59. Up next we have Milotic. Alright, definitely a tough Pokemon to crack. Togetic is back to Sweet Kissing, which is for sure annoying. From Starscream though, you know, that's actually fine. Let's go ahead and we'll just do another Earthquake. And I actually think our thingy might still come in handy here, or Heracross, so I might as well just revive him. I'm gonna get a free Earthquake damage on Milotic. There's some hefty damage, you know what, we'll take that for sure. And at least that's a turn saved with, you know, not being able to hit ourselves. Okay, never mind. Togekick is being annoying. Sweet Kissing all of my Pokemon. Just lovely. Absolutely lovely. We are gonna go for Earthquake. And just Drill Peck on Milotic. Yeah, we're just gonna do that. Milotic is going for Dragon Breath. Quagmire takes it like a champ. Okay, Starscream hits himself. Quagmire, can you pull through? Nope. Okay, we get a nothing burger of a turn. Beautiful. Love to see it, boys. Love to see it. Well, we're exactly just gonna do the same. Drill Peck and Earthquake turn. Because we know we can tank these Pokemon. Dragon Breath doesn't do too much damage to us. Crazy that we heal ourselves again with Starscream. And crazy that we heal ourselves with Quagmire. That is just absolutely beautiful to see. We're just gonna Earthquake. And I kind of want to get Quagmire back up a bit higher again. Because I want to keep him in, because we kind of might need the yawn. And thank you for snapping out, buddy. Thank you. Get some good chunk damage into Milotic. Togekick goes for Shadow Rush, that's fine. And I think we are gonna go for a Yawn on Togekick this turn and Drill Peck to finish off the Milotic. It's going for Hydro Pump, which will do some hefty damage. Almost just kills this crit. He's still confused! But he doesn't hit himself. Thank you, Starscream. Jesus, man, that's crazy. Up next, we have Gyarados. Okay, never mind. We actually might not have needed Vulcan for this. God damn it. Well, our Yawn does go off. Oh yeah, Safeguard. I forgot. You know what? Call me a bit of an idiot, because yeah, I completely forgot. Safeguard is now gone. Okay, so yeah, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Let's, you know what, actually, Yawn the Gyarados. And we are definitely going to use a Max Potion. Because that Gyarados will be a problem to take down once again. It will be a problem. So we are going to need to put that thing to sleep. Quickly. And Togekick goes for Shadow Rush, that's fine. Doesn't do any damage anyway. And I think we are definitely going to go for another Yawn on the Togekick. And we are, you know what? I kind of want to spend this turn already throwing an Ultra Ball. At the same time, I kind of want to get some chip. No. We are going to go for chippies on Gyarados. That thing needs to go down. Because that's going to be a problem. It will do a lot of damage. If you don't get it down. We don't want that. Yeah, he's going to keep Earthquaking. Yeah, it only hits our Quagmire, but still. We're going to maybe need our Quagmire for a bit of time here. If that Togekick is being annoying. We finally snapped out with Starscream, that's crazy. We're getting tiny bits of chippies in on Quagmire, not on Quagmire. Of course, Sweet Kisses me. Crazy. On Quagmire probably, yep, okay. You know what, honestly, that's fine. Both these Pokemon are gonna go to bed. Gyarados goes to bed right now, that's great. We are gonna go for a Ultra Ball. Or actually, no. Don't want to go for an Ultra Ball right now. We kind of need to have something to take the Gyarados out. So I think, you know what? Let's be ballsy. Let's be ballsy here. Let's go Drill Peck again on the Gyarados. Let's do a bit of ballsy here. Let's get Vulcan out. Because I do want to get to try him to get him to level up. That would be so nice. A nice Drill Peck in. Togekick goes for Shadow Rush, nothing to worry about here. Yep, there's literally 4 damage. And it will go to bed now. It's in the yellow as well, so that's actually pretty nice. We are gonna go Fire Blast on Gyarados. And I kind of want to go double into it, but at the same time, if Fire Blast does kill, we are attacking the Togetic and I will kill it. But I don't think Fire Blast will kill the Gyarados, you know? I don't think it will. He goes for full restore. You know what? I'm glad we doubled into it. I'm glad. Fire Blast. We miss anyway. Oh, beautiful. So this turn didn't really do anything. That's crazy. Very unfortunate. We are definitely not gonna keep Vulcan in though. Let's just switch into Umbra. And I think we'll just take this turn of sleep to try and get Togetic at least. So that's out of the way, you know? It's asleep. It's in the yellow. We've got Ultra Balls. We've got quite a lot of stuff. And with that, indeed, we have Togetic caught. Vulcan, withdraw buddy, so whatever happens, we are gonna be able to kill the Gyarados, and Vulcan will get to level 59. Gyarados goes for the EQ, gets a critical hit, that's just absolutely insane. Absolutely insane that he gets a crit. I will just go straight for... No, I will actually want to go heal. Let's use one of our final max potions. Let's go for Drill Peck just to get some damage in. He's gonna go for Earthquakes anyway. Okay, Umbra takes it though, pretty well, of course. Because yeah, that critical hits, man, and all gens are brutal. So much damage. Let's go for Bite and Drill Peck. That Gyarados is just spamming Earthquake like it's nobody's business. And doesn't affect Starscream, yeah, because you a dum-dum. And only wants to attack one of my Pokemon. Drill Peck, come on, buddy. Barely gets the job done, but you know what? We are actually safe to protect and Drill Peck here. Just to be guaranteed that Umbra doesn't die. And this Gyarados is a fool for doing another Earthquake. And we are finishing off ourselves, I guess. And with that, yep, the beautiful sound of a level up to 59. Look at that. Shady Guy Sparrow has been defeated. It would take me to do it. Good going. Yeah, true that, you know, true that. My name is Fine. I'm the master of disguise. How do you like the job I did? Your reputation is totally trash. Mwahaha. I guess our reputation is trashed. And with that, now that our reputation is trashed, and you know what, I guess we'll just have to live with that at the end of this Let's Play. This has been such a blast to play through. I've said it during the end credits as well last time, but yeah, this has been such a blast to play through. Even the after story, even though it was a bit repetitive on where we had to go, lots of just extra trainer battles, but these games are heavy trainer focused. That's just what they are. And I'm gonna be hella stoked because yes, I am gonna be doing the next game, XD Gale of Darkness for sure in the future. It's a bit of a lengthier game. It's quite more of a normal Pokemon length game, which is actually pretty cool. But that will not be the next Pokemon Let's Play that we will do on the challenge on the channel. Not on the challenge, but on the channel. We are actually gonna be jumping back to the 3DS to finish off our final mainline story games that we have to do. So yeah, you guys should probably know which games I'm talking about. We are gonna revisit a certain region once again. I'm actually pretty stoked for it, because it's been a while since I've replayed those games, and I've always actually had a fond memory replaying them. So I'm hella stoked for the next Pokemon Let's Play. Hoping you guys are too, and stay tuned for the next one.